Hi guys, Aniq here. Welcome to K2M Unboxing and Reviews. Today we have this Ender 3 V2 3D printer. It's simply a 3D printer. It's one of the more budget options if you're looking to just get into 3D printing. It's an open case built around it, so it's an open 3D printer. We're here to show you how it goes. Isn't really much I can show you on the box. You guys can see the front. It just has how it might look. Now we're gonna go ahead and open it up. When I do open it up, it comes out with a bunch of parts. We're gonna go ahead and take this out. We've gone ahead and taken all of the stuff out. Here's the main chassis of the printer. It's the body. You have the build plate here. It's a glass build plate. We can show you guys after we go ahead and build it. The control unit, have some stands. This is the actual, this looks to be where the filament is fed. I can see you have, it comes with a scraper for your build, so you can scrape it off once if it's stuck to it. And this is for your filaments and a bunch of other parts. It also comes with a manual. You can go ahead and open this up real quick. Comes up with warranty things, quick installation guide, which is how you can build it. So since this is all over the place right now, oh, and I almost forgot, it comes up with some free filament, which is really cool. Comes up with white filament right here. It's complimentary, it just comes with it. You can use this for your initial build if you haven't bought any filament, as well as a bunch of other wires, screws, and stuff that you will need when you're building it. So that's everything that comes with it. There's nothing much. We're going to go ahead and build it, and then we can show you how it looks and talk about some of the features of it and if you should really buy it and if it's actually worth it. So we're back. We built the printer. So a couple things I did want to tell you is, first off, building this is a really big pain. It's really annoying to build, and especially with the instructions that are provided, they're definitely not detailed enough that to build them like really simply. You know, they're not really comprehensive enough. I had to go ahead and search the video. This QR code here, you can scan this and they have manuals and videos there, which might be a little help. I still found it more easy to just go onto YouTube and find a video of some person building it, because it was just really easy to build it that way. A couple of things I do want to mention upon the building was that, first off, loosening and tightening the screws here on the sides to make it go up and down. As you can see, mine's kind of tight right now, right? Those are really difficult, honestly, and they're really hard to figure out how to get it leveled. Even for my bed, it's really annoying to get it leveled. One thing I do want to say, when you're building it, to make sure that you have a really flat surface. Make sure it's completely flat, because one of the most important parts is making sure that your bed by itself, before you put on anything, is by itself flat. And that makes sure that when you put on the Z-axis and everything like that, the Z-axis stuff, and it would just make it so much easier. Another thing I do want to say is that we did do a test build on this, and we printed out this stand right here. We had supports and everything. It's a really simple build. There's a time lapse, so we did record you guys to see that. That time lapse there. It's honestly a really solid printer, especially with the speed and stuff. We put it on the highest speed because we wanted to go a little bit quicker, and it's a little bit choppy. What did end up happening was, because our printer wasn't properly leveled, which after this video I will have to go and try and level it, because there are a lot of different aspects of it which are really bad. There are some scratches on the glass plate here, which I'm not sure if they're scratches or it's just like it went on the wrong way, but that's why it's really important to make sure that it is leveled the right way. Another thing, putting in the filament is honestly really difficult, because every time I do put it in, the hole to put in the filament is below the actual hole where the clip is. So it's really difficult to line it up the right way. But it's not too much of a big deal, because once it's in, it's in. And like all free open bed printers, one of the main things is just leveling everything, because it's not going to be leveled by itself, kind of. The springs under the printer right here, those, I did some research, and the springs under this aren't the best quality. So looking for an upgrade where you can get better springs might help a lot, because it makes it a lot easier to level your bed. A couple of specs about this printer. The bed size here is 220 by 220 by 250 millimeters. So that's how tall I can print, 250 millimeters. That's around like 8 inches if I'm not wrong, something like that. So you can make some pretty big builds. Like you can see this one here. This one is pretty big by itself. The printer itself is also honestly really easy to use. I really like the UI here. It's really simple to do. You can change your Z offset. The different types of filament that you can put in. You can put in PLA, which is usually standard. You can also put in PETG, PETG, which is a different type of filament. And I've heard mixed views about this. You can put in also TBA, which if I'm not wrong is like the more flexible one, which is what like your shoe soles are made out of. I have seen online where some people do say it's allowed, but I have also heard where when we did go to buy filament and we asked one of the people there to help us, they did say that our printer wouldn't be able to support TBA, which is a little bit odd, so you guys can go ahead and tell what it really is. For the price range, around $200 if I'm not wrong, this printer is honestly it's a really good option for especially people who want to get into 3D printing. For us, I honestly think it's a really good upgrade from the mono price, which you guys can go and watch the video. It's a really good upgrade from that. The printer itself is also really fun to use. It's really easy. You just have to go ahead and put in everything. There's really not much. We still have the filament here. Right now we're just using this old roll we had. They still have this filament here, which is white, which I guess you can use for a smaller build. There isn't really too much of it, but it's still there, which is really nice. For those of you who do want to get into 3D printing, this is a really good option to first get into it. So I think that's it. So thank you guys for watching this video. Remember to like this video, remember to subscribe to our channel, and remember to hit the bell icon. Bye!